Wait, was that always shiny? Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, I see. Hello, Heath. Welcome back. This is part 1 of me attempting to beat Pokemon Run and Bun. This is widely regarded as the most difficult fair Pokemon ROM hack. I say fair because Emerald Kaizo is completely insane and very randomized, whereas this is expertly crafted every step of the way. Some 300 plus unique trainer battles, 30 of them double battles, I believe. All of them made with a way to beat a human player in mind that you then have to surmount. I am playing this as a Nuzlocke challenge, which means no items. Run and Bun doesn't let you use items in battle, so that one's taken care of for me. I can only catch the first Pokemon I encounter on every route, and any Pokemon that faints gets sent to the box. With that in mind, I'll start the timer that I forgot to start. I mean, this is all just for fun. I don't expect a single solitary person to actually be watching this. It's just fun to record it and come back to it. Maybe. And if I lose, no one will ever know, because no one watched. So I can just tell everybody I did this perfectly. First 1 hour Run and Bun world champion, no Pokemon lost, no failures at all. I'm just that good. I am yapping pretty consistently right now. I will get bored and stop doing that. And my fiance might wander in at any point and also start yapping, and that's a huge positive to me, because I like what she yaps about. I really do think that, like, am I just like a Gen 1er for really liking the pixel art style for Pokemon more than anything they've done since? Like, recency bias aside, Pokemon in ZA look really nice. They're colourful, they're vibrant, they're emotive, they move around nicely. It's good, I like it. But there's just so much charm to this stuff. Maybe the Gen 5 sprites, because they have their cute little looping animations, which are nice. But, I don't know, man. This stuff just looks great. I am starting this at... go faster. Go faster. Go faster. I should have done this backwards. Go faster. Go faster. Go faster. Go faster. At that time, and I'm actually going to pause and post a message to my partner, just letting her know that I'm doing this, but that she doesn't need to change her habits. Okay, probably the sort of thing a professional would do before they started, but I'm not a professional. Now, in OG Pokemon, I'd boot up my box, and there'd be an item. There's no fucking item. So this says it's attempt 1. It is technically not the first time I've played Run and Bun. I played it when it came out back in like March-ish 2023. I think I played it like a month or two after that. Did mediocre, got partway in, and in setting this up I fucked around and did like up to the first gym while testing stuff. But those don't count, those aren't Nuzlocke attempts. This is my first Nuzlocke attempt. I know a lot about certain parts of this. I've read the AI document and the Switch document and looked at encounters and stuff like that, but I'm not active in this scene, so I'm sure that I am ignorant to things that would be useful to me. And I'm also not dedicated enough to, like, really obsessively research. But then I'm not obsessively the obsessive research type about, like, anything. My entire life will happen to me and then I'll pass away. It'll be fun. That's just the philosophy of the sort of person who succeeds at this. Now, we got 3 starters. All of them have some degree of merit. Chimchar, Mac Punch right away. That's, like, to me, like, the thing. I'm sure it's got more going for it. Piplup, amazing typing. Steel Water's incredible. Really, really good. But Turtwig, Shell Armor. Shell Armor is a godsend in this kind of playthrough where it is, like, there are more than 300 trainer battles. Across that, there's, like, 1,800 or something, like, unique Pokemon that those trainers have. So if you just play all of that, you are going to get critical hit a lot. You are going to have the odds play out against you a proportional amount of time. This mod uses, like, up to Gen 8, including Arceus Pokemon and abilities and moves. But an old mechanic, you'd think using that it would use the more modern critical hit rate, which is 1 in 24, but no, fuck that, it's 1 in 16, just like these games. I should probably nickname this thing. I watched the Small Ant playthrough semi-recently, which helped cause me to want this. He was naming all his Pokemon after food, having a naming convention just to make the decision-making quicker. Seems like a good idea to me, so I am doing that. This Turtwig is named Salad. Alright, I'm exercising extreme restraint by not, like, using the fast-forward feature. This time it doesn't mean anything, it's just kind of fun for me to see what kind of commitment I've made to this. But with the timer in mind, I'm trying to, like, make it somewhat representative of direct attention invested, so that means try not to fast forward. So, more conveniences. The first set of conveniences from Run and Bun. Endless rare candies. And people say this game is hard. Look at this. I'm already so good. Victory. Here we come. Oh, I can just taste it. We're about to have a Grottle, and oh yeah, that's right, there's level caps. I like that. That's a really good system to me. The level caps and the just general... we know you don't want to grind. We know that's not the interesting part of one of these. So here, don't. Commiserate with that, they also have Dexa. I guess I'm going to use they because I don't know Dex's gender. Dexa has also very kindly removed EVs. I'm sure if I keep yapping I'll eventually get to what they are, and made it easier to check what your IVs are. Now, I wanted to track what I had actually encountered, so I now have to open a new tab, and that is not the website I wanted. That is. I thought about making all of this, like, visible. I trialed it a little bit, but it was too much effort, and often when I look at how other people have done it, they just sort of talk it through. So I'm going to try that, but maybe I'll need to mix it up as we go. So Turtwig is named Salad, and is, what was that? Rash. And what does Rash do again? Up special attack, minus speed. That's not the worst thing in the world for something that was already probably not going to be taking the first turn. 31 in special attack. Wait. Rash. Oh, special defense down, not speed. Silly boy. I don't like my defenses being lower, but 31 IV in defense, special attack, and speed, plus a 20 in HP. That is thoroughly respectable, particularly for something that has shell armor, who will be avoiding getting hit by crits and tanking things a lot. So, hey, you. I've got the itch to fish, and now I've got the means to do it. But I can't catch anything, so I'm not doing it yet. Hell yeah. Alright, so this, I know I said that there's like 300 plus uniquely crafted battles. This one doesn't count, alright? This is just May. It's fine. Don't laugh at me. Oh no, my fiance is laughing because the cat is sitting on her, which does admittedly make me laugh too, because our cat is her first pet, so she can't say no to this animal, and when this animal sits on her, she gets trapped. If she's sitting on the couch for like 2 seconds without her phone or anything else and the cat arrives, well, she's stuck there. Alright, wonderful diversions. Now she is getting bitten, and again, she can't say no to this cat, so she just has to put up with it. Alright. Shut up, May. Sorry. I know I said I wouldn't, but like that's just, I can't even run yet. Alright, very generously, they're also going to give me, what is it, 20? 25? A bunch of Pokeballs. 25. Nice. Which means I can actually go catch my first encounter. Now, Littleroot has a fishing hole, but I am going to ignore it, because if I ignore it, if I were to catch something from Littleroot right now, it would be Surskit, Lotad, Finian, or Timpole. 3 of those are fine. I don't want Finian. But if I wait until I've got Surfing, and then I come back here, it will be a water-type starter, either Squirtle, Totodile, Oshawott, or Sobble. And those sound more interesting and fun to get to me, so I am going to leave it. If I end up in a bad spot, I can always come back. Now we're just going to futz around in here. Give me... No, I want it from this patch of grass. Give me a Pokemon. What's going on? I activated the repellent, didn't I? That's going to happen to me again. I'm sure of it. Alright, first wild. And it's a Galarian Zigzagoon. I don't generally know what's considered good or bad in this ROM hack. I know, like, certain things. Like, if I get a Dragapult, I'm not going to be like, oh, garbage, but... Is Zigzagoon good? Probably not. I mean, it's got a quad weakness to the first gym, right? Yeah, and there we go. Quad. So let's have a little look-see. And I didn't give it a nickname. That's very likely gonna happen again. I'm gonna give it one in spirit. I'm gonna call it Starfruit, even though I can't. Alright, it's got Calm, and it's a shame that it's got a attack down nature and a perfect attack IV, and then bad IVs everywhere else. But I did just theorize that it's not a good mon, so, you know, we live and learn, we endure. It's fine. Here we get the fire type, so we're going to get something way cooler, and we're going to get a Ponyta. I would have rathered one of the options here that had Intimidate, which is Growlithe or Houndour, potentially, but this is not the worst thing in the world. What's a food for Ponyta? Radish. Boom. Oh, I'm so good at this. So you know that, like, over 15 years ago, I did a Pokemon Let's Play. That's crazy. I'm so much old now. I have a boring government job and a hot wife and a cat. So it worked out well, but it's just very different to the awkward teenager who did the last one of these. Alright. I mean, does it matter if I do it like this? No, it doesn't. No one cares. This timer doesn't mean anything. I've changed my mind on the timer. So, priority, attack drop, and Snarl. and Rock Smash. Sand Attack, you only get 5 Sand Attack PP because Dexter doesn't want you, like, cheesing it. I respect it, that's also fine, but that means I'm not going to bother keeping Sand Attack. Now, my next encounter in here, what do we got? It's a Budyu. I'll get faster at, like, doing all of my admin stuff, but right now I'm remembering how to use a computer, so remembering as if I don't use it every day of my fucking life. I don't do anything productive. I job at the computer and then I go home at the computer. It's a good life. Alright, now, Budyu, I don't know, I feel like Roserade is kind of nice, right? What kind of stats does Roserade rockin' again? Just note, if you're a Bulbapedia fan instead of a Cerebi fan, you're allowed to leave. I rep Cerebi all day, every day. I mean, 125 special attack, 90 speed, that's not, like, bad. That's respectable. Sure, it's like a type overlap with this guy, but I'm also not super happy that it hasn't gotten in the ball yet. There we go. There. And thankfully I used all that time it didn't get in the ball to think of a nickname. It's a flower. What's a flower that you eat? What's a flower that... lilac. It's lilac. I don't think that that's a flower that you eat, but that's what I'm going with. Alright, so now we have 5, 4, not 5, 4 Pokemon. Now, it's meant to have like a 5% chance of holding a Poison Barb. It didn't, so... yucky you. Bad for me. I also haven't checked its nature, actually. What do we got? Quiet. Oh yeah. That's not ideal. And 18 special attack when it's quiet. Oh, timid. Calm. That's special defense, not speed, mate. Why is everyone so calm out here, huh? I mean, I wouldn't be. I'm your trainer. Ah, the bad impulse to hold the fast forward is coming out. I gotta not do that as much. Alright, Route 102. So in Route 102 we're gonna have our first trainer battle, but before we have to worry about that, we also have an opportunity to catch a flying type or a psychic type, or something that's both. Now, my understanding is the real cash money here is a Rookidee, so let's see if we get a Rookidee. We're not going to be upset if we see something like a Natu or a Rounce. Fletchling. It evolves into my brother-in-law's favorite Pokemon, so I'll be chill about it. The only thing that really would have upset me to see here is Starly. And I think Starly is probably better than Pidgeot. I just like Pidgeot more. Cash money, alright. It's a bird that gets hot, so it will be Buffalo Wing. I'm just gonna shoot from the hip on how to spell the word buffalo. You make the F sound sort of twice, and Buffalo Wing won't fit, so it's just Buffalo. That looks right. I think I nailed it. Good job. Hot Wing is a good name, but there's actually something else I would give to Hot Wing. And that's Charmander. Do I get access to a Charmander in Run and Bun? I don't know. But if I do, I need Hot Wing free and clear. Now let's look at those numbers. We got Aerial Ace. Aerial Ace is quite good. I know that because there will be fights where my accuracy gets fucked with, so something that can't have its accuracy dropped and always hits. Nice. Docile, not a bad nature for something. And does look thoroughly respectable actually. 27 attack, 19 speed. Hell yeah, good girl. Alright, so our first couple of trainer battles aren't like, you know, terrifying. But I mentioned that there's going to be stuff that fuck with your accuracy. Here's the proof in the pudding. This trainer has 3 Pokemon. All 3 of them have Sand Attack. The last one also has Swagger to confuse you, so to try to like stack up those you don't get to play the game debuffs. But, you know, if you know how the Endless Candy works, more than double their level, so, like, are you really gonna get stalled out by a Poochyena? Hope not. Oh, nuts. Oh, good thing he didn't crit me. That would have been scary. So now he's got Lillipup and Rookidee. Rookidee has wing attack and so is likely to be the thing switching in. Lillipup switched in. I need to brush up on the Switch AI. It's so complicated. This whole game is so complicated and you will lose if you don't know everything. I guess both of his Pokemon were faster than mine. So, no, I'm faster than both of them because I'm level 12 and they're level 6. Get a grip. So that means that, like, it's just the default, and when it's the default, it just goes, like, party order. So here comes Rookidee. Rookidee doesn't see a 2-hit KO. Otherwise it would have switched in earlier. So now I can just bite it and then miss. Why didn't I put in the thing with Keen Eye? I fucking mentioned the Keen Eye thing and then led with Salad anyway. So let's put this Keen Eye to work. Aha! Look at that. Already doing numbers, Buffalo. And a big aerial ace. Now you're confused. That's fine. You're allowed to be a bit confused. Quick attack. Just don't hurt yourself. 4 turns in a row. Alright, there we go. Cool. So, I'm actually gonna engage in the height of arrogance. Oh no, everything's at full health, and it's not like I'm gonna run out of PP, so let's switch in. Next guy, 3 bugs. All of them have berries. And I guess that's like it's the second trainer. That's the gimmick. This guy has some berries. How will he respond? And I will respond by OHKOing the first bug, but not either of the other 2. Pineco has Sturdy, and Sizzlepede has Flash Fire, so I can Ember this, but after that I have to switch to using Stomp or something else. Oh my god, the mighty power of the Oran Berry. I'm 20 minutes in? Oh my god. How do people play any video game? It takes so much time. The mighty 4-hit pin missile. Terrifying stuff. Gotta switch to Stomp because of Flash Fire. And it'll be a 3-hit KO. I cannot envision a universe in which this Bug Bite Ember Wrap Sizzlepede KOs my mighty Radish. Why is your Ponyta named Radish? Simple, because it's a horse radish. with that mighty joke nailed, on we go. Am I gonna do it? Am I gonna go beat a third trainer without healing? Oh, he's only that crazy. 80 Oran berries. And 62 Pecha berries to cure poisoning. Yeah, what time in the day will you start your Nuzlocke that takes like 5 months? Oh, I don't know, man. I'm thinking 11 PM when I'm pretty tuckered out and also still have to do the dishes and empty out the cat litter box. Oh, that sounds really fucking dumb, mate. Too true, mate. I also like that I'm yapping. I yap too much, but it's fun. Alright. Yeah. Wait. What? What the hell? Oh my god. Oh my god. I didn't even know I could do... I was trying to do this. That's crazy. Damn. Alright, well. I'll come check that out later. Okay. I am sorry to say to this 5-year-old that I've played too much Pokemon. I've even played the niche shit, like Conquest. So. Ooh, free burn. Nice. Right, Lumberry. Okay, fine. I mean, that doesn't change the way this interaction plays out in macro. So, if Psyduck can see, he's got Litleo next, and then after that Psyduck. So I guess the Psyduck does not see a 2-hit KO, otherwise it would have come in. Litleo has Unnerve, but is a fire type, so we switch back to Stomp. Unnerve means that I can't eat the berry I've got equipped, but hardly super relevant here. Ooh, free flinch. Nice. Do it again. That's a little scary because I don't want... as we all know, you have a certain amount of luck, and I don't want to use up all my luck on crits I don't need. I feel like that's going to pay back to me in a bad way. Alright. I've spent too much time on my phone, so my attention span is shot. I need to just fast forward through this early game stuff. It doesn't matter. It's not a big thinker. It's fine. All right, we have a Berry Juice Unburden Swirlix, so now it's faster than me, and is using Metronome to just do whatever. I mean, it's cool. Here I'm gonna get faked out, and then it's gonna have Metronome as well. I think I'm just gonna bring in Salad just so that like I can't also get then like crit by a Metronome attack. That seems reasonable, and I will just absorb it to death. So that is all the trainer battles in the entire Run and Bun. Thank you, everyone. Yippee! I did it. I'm on the Hall of Fame. I beat all 3 of them. Yay! Alright. Attention span. I used to be able to watch anything, read everything, and now, while I am yapping and playing a game, I'm like, I'm bored, I need to make this happen fast. Alright, bye Wallace, or whatever your name is. Bye, that guy. Alright, here it is, here's the exciting moment, because here's where we get, potentially, the Run and Bun Goat. Paris. Yes. You of every type weakness imaginable. Beedrill? More like Schmeedrill. Now, what's a good mushroom dish for a Paris? Well, it's only Oh, it fits! Effects Ball, Quirky, and... yeah, that's like fine. I mean, it's a Paris, so... it's actually the worst Pokemon in the world, but... you know, I don't hold that against it. It'll give me, like... sacrifice play. Get to level 12, please. Okay. Now, our next trainer battle is... something I should not start with a bloody Rapidash. So let's get... let's get in amongst it. Crab? Paris isn't a crab, it's got pincers. What's the bugs that have... huh. I guess it is kind of crab-esque. I never really thought of it as being crab-esque, but now that you put that on me... yeah. Yeah, it's like hermit crabby. Paris is one of those Pokemon I've always wanted to have like a regional variant from, or like a paradox version of, because canonically, the mushroom is an invasive species that is like not meant to be there, and it straight up kills the thing when it evolves into Parasect and takes over. It's a cordyceps fungus. So a version of Paris without this invasive, awful mushroom that kills it would be cool. Never gotten it. Parasect, it remains one of very few Gen 1 Pokemon that's like never been given a thumbs up. Most of the other ones, at least they got like a decent hidden ability. Yes, seafood boil. Alright. Yeah, we've eaten this crap. Alright, now here's the gimmick of this fight. This guy has Sonic Boom, which always deals 20 damage. It is also gifted with the ability Speed Boost, which means it gets faster every turn. So, I cannot outspeed it. My level cap is 12, and I am pretty sure every single Pokemon I could have at this point cannot have 41 or more HP, which means it always can two-shot my Pokemon. And I can't two-shot it in return. What's a girl to do? Simple. I just got 80 fucking Oran berries. 20 damage, heal off 10. I have enough HP now that I can take 2 Sonic Booms and fire off 1 attack with a switch. So it's a very simple puzzle where the material I need is very clearly given to me. But I think it's an interesting way to explain to me as a player what I need to be doing and how I need to be thinking. You need to seek out the information before you make the attempt, and then plan out the interaction before you actually execute. Now with that done, I'm just going to send in a bird to kill... what? Oh, I used Detect to try to survive this monstrous... oh my god, another free crit. And that was demoralizing for that guy. Yeah, it would be, right? Because that was a clever little plan he had, but then I just ignored it. Alright, my next fearsome titan of an opponent has 2 mighty, terrifying Pokemon. Magikarp. The first has a choice band, locking it into only using the first attack it selects. For this one, it's quite an easy choice, because it only has 1 attack, Bounce. If I had gotten a Pidgey, I'd be laughing, because I could just use Quick Attack. No, Gust, which hits things even as they bounce. But I didn't, so I'm gonna see if Aerial Ace works when they're intangible. I don't think it does, but hey, let's find out together. He goes up. Oh, sorry. She goes up. Not very woke of me. And Aerial Ace does nothing. Well, that means I just have to use Quick Attack next turn. Alright, don't let the paralysis get you down. Atta go. Alright. Quick attack. And they bounce. I do wish that I hadn't been paralyzed. I'll pay that one as being kind of annoying. But it's fine. Ah, that paralysis. Oh. I mean, bounce will one-shot Wellington. Let's put in Zigzagoon, because Zigzagoon hasn't had a chance to do anything yet. And then we'll just... Snarl? Yeah, sure. There we go. Great, I only got paralyzed again. Now this second Magikarp instead has like a nice inversion. It has a focus sash, so I can't one-shot it. And it has Hydro Pump, Tackle, and then Flail, which means that the lower its health is, the more damage it will deal. It's still a Magikarp, so it's not, you know, that dire. But by hitting it with Confide first, I weaken the Hydro Pump. Oh, Confide doesn't actually do damage, does it? Whatever, I'm just using Absorb and killing it. Alright, cool. Back to heal. I want to get to the end of this run with Attempt 1, Dead Mons 0. That is farcical. There's no way that happens. It's just too good to sometimes sack something. But, you know, it's nice to aspire. Alright. 45 anti-paralysis berries, and another 86 Oranders. Good lord. Okay, now I need to craftily give everything cherry berries here. Why do I need to do that? Because this next trainer is another one that requires Forethought. And just for funsies, I'm gonna bury more berries. Oh, what's that? You think the soil is bad? The soil is bad, is it? Oh, that's such a shame. I did it anyway. Alright, so Minccino is first, so I'm gonna give Zigzagoon its time to shine. So all of this trainer's Pokemon are gonna try to stop me from attacking. They all have Charm, Attract, which works regardless of gender in this mod. The first two of them have Thunder Wave to paralyze me, and then the third is a Fanfy with Stomp. So they're trying to stack up ways to make me not be able to win the battle, because if I'm paralyzed and attracted, then I have relatively low odds of actually successfully getting off an attack, like so. So the cherry berries sort of goose my odds a little bit by giving me another turn before these stacking annoyances really come into play. I'm gonna give you one more turn. Nope, you used Attract. I'm out. So that was... I'm gonna use Bug Bite. Did you already... Yeah, you already ate your berry, so... Alright, now Fanfy. There we go. All done. Now let's just go. Don't use all your berries so that you don't have to run for 20 seconds. Come on. I do like the Hoenn trumpets. And we're back. Oh, where's Mr. Briney? Who knows? Okay, we're gonna start our next battle off against a Carnivore. So let's let the Lilac take center stage. Give everyone a chance to shine. This is why you don't hold fast forward. This is why you don't just hold fast forward 1,000,000% of the time, like a dipshit. Well, I guess I'll never find out if Budju is good. Adieu, Budju. And now I'm poisoned. Toxic poison. What move did it just... Oh my god, maybe I should have paid like 2% of attention. It's fine. Yeah, so next will either be Krogunk or Execute. I'm expecting Krogunk. I'm gonna stay in for the fake out. No, I'm not. That's insane. What's wrong with you? Switch in Buffalo like a normal person. Maybe I should have stayed in. Belch, Rock Smash, Poison Sting. Is Belch a special attack? Oh, fuck it, just Aerial Ace. Okay, that attack drop, defense drop, means that now I have to switch out. Although, no, I don't, because I'm a brain genius. Salic Berry raises Krogunk's speed. Oh no, it outspeeds our quick attack. Good job, Buffalo. You are gonna do great things if I don't accidentally get you killed. Alright. Grass and Psychic. You're not gonna like this. Execute's great. It's so weird. Bug Bite should... I'm not calcing a fucking thing. I'm way too lazy for that this early. Bug Bite will kill. It's a quad weakness. It didn't kill. It left it alive specifically so it could see me eat its Orion Berry. It's about sending a message. Alright. First boss down. I call him a boss because he was my level gate. Now that I've beaten him, I can level up to 17. Bye! Yeah, let's do that to the survivors. Oh, actually, first things first, I refuse to let my fucking starter die because I forgot that it was poisoned and walked around too much. Yeah! Let's just get rid of Growl. I feel like Growl's probably actually, like, really good in this, but... okay, I've got 2 physical fire types, which, my legal team says is ideal. Headbutt. Great move. 70 base power, chance to flinch. Yum nom 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 nom. Yeah. Razor Leaf. Nah. Salad is evolving to roll. Sandtomb. No. Mega Drain. You better believe it, Buster. And Lilac, you get nothing because you are dead. Alright, there's Mr. Briny, because we have a strange pathing change. Let's head on over to Dewford before we've even stepped foot into Petalburg Woods. And then let's go over to the PC and send Budju to that place that all Pokemon go when they die. That tranquil, calm place. Straight to fucking hell. Goodbye, Budju. Burn forever. Catholics is so intense. Alright, now I get a chance to get a fighting type Pokemon here in Dewford City. Tyrogue! Okay. Alright. Alright, so Tyrogue's the most common encounter here, but that's not enough to turn me off. I like Tyrogue. Did I not heal? Okay, that kind of stressed me out. Now, what's a fighting type food? Ginger. I think that works for him. He's got a weird little bumpy head. Alright, now, I've got some other Pokemon I can catch now. On Route 107, if I go for something now, it's a Remoraid, a Horsey, or a Carnivore. I see no reason to wait. I lock myself out of a potential Wailord, and as much as I like Wailord, I wouldn't be surprised to find out it's not very good here either. But instead I got a Horsey. And I feel Horsey's maybe got legs. Not literally, but in the context of, I've got 7 balls. I should be kind of careful about that since I'm not weakening anything yet. Alright, what's a seahorse food? What's a seahorse food? Seaweed? Sure. No, what's the food word for seaweed? I'm so white. It's nori or kombu. I'm gonna go with kombu, not nori. I hope I spelled that right. Oh yeah, let's suss out Tyrogue for a second here. Relaxed. Good speed. And up here we get... actually, let's check on that Horsey. I think Horsey has a small chance to be holding a Dragon Scale, Dragon Fang, Dragon, and if it was holding it, I'd be able to evolve it ludicrously quickly. But it is not, and it's quiet, and it's not got the best numbers I've ever seen. So, you know, not everyone's in it to win it. Not everyone's here for the long walk. Why would you show up fat wearing jeans? Alright. Sveal had a whopping 40% chance to show up on this route. I'm just gonna click tackle, and if it kills it, it kills it, you know? Didn't kill it. Okay, that water gun was terrifying. It was super effective in everything. What's a round seal food? Blubber? We don't really eat blubber. Dumpling! Dumpling is a great name for it. It's so round. My wife is so much smarter than I am. For example, she's smart enough not to waste her time doing a fucking Run and Bun Nuzlocke. Although she is 100%ing Silksong, which means doing the Flea Carnival again, so actually maybe... You know what? Yeah, it's got a low special attack IV, but Modest does a lot to help there. I don't hate that. In fact, I don't hate that at all. Sorry, Wellington, but you are a Paris. Now let's just go ahead and level up everyone who needs it. Which direction am I going? Come on now. I feel like Ice Ball is just asking me to kill my Pokemon by accident. sharply reduces its attack. Sharply reduced? That's crazy! Brine, great move. 130 base power sometimes. Gotta love it. Ginger, let's get you to levels. You didn't learn any moves? Not even one? Alright, fucking tackle fake out. Alright, actually remember to heal your Pokemon. And Pokemon's down here and to the right. Right? They're... Does Juford not... Alright. We gotta... No, don't... Alright, I guess I'm not fucking catching a Pokemon yet out of an abundance of caution. Alright. The level cap's been raised. I'm about to fight Staryu, then Lumbra, then Aarakocra. I am pretty sure that Salad can just do all of the work for me here. Aura Beam. Why are you fast forwarding? You're going to get yourself killed. Why did I switch in on a potential bubble beam? Cool. Alright, now this Aracuda is actually really funny because since you've just beaten 2 water-type Pokemon, you are very likely to have a Grass-type out. And then this thing comes in with his adamant flying gem laser-focused peck. Just fucks you. That's really good. So I'm not going to leave in my Fire-type, but also I'm not switching in my Grass-type. Why are you not very decent? Why are you pushing things off the counter? No, you can't pretend you didn't do it now. See? This is my medicine for my hurt, my boo-boo, and you pushed it. It's not very decent of you. You're not being a decent Indian girl. You don't like being held like that. Well, maybe I don't like my stuff being pushed. All the pro streamers stop what they're doing to talk to a pet and then just sort of walk around their apartment and fill up a water bottle. That's how you know that I'm big money. Oh, big Sid. I feel like I'm just gonna baby doll eyes because well, I'm not staying in to let that happen again. Dumpling doesn't take anything. Everyone else takes something. Why does my entire team take, except for why does 4 of my 6 Pokemon take something super effective from this Aracuda? Get charmed, idiot. I guess don't. I'm risking it all. I pressed roll out and then fast forwarded. So dumb. Kind of. Quick attack. KO. There we go. Another definitely riskless fisherman. Great. Alright, this next guy. When I was fucking around yesterday, just basically explaining Run and Bun to friends, I just sort of got up to this point fast forward. It wasn't a Nuzlocke, it doesn't count as an attempt, don't give me that shit. And then I fucking lost 4 Pokemon to this Munchlax, so I gotta be smarter today. Dweeble, comes out first is Rock Bug. And for the life of me, what hits Rock Bug super effectively? Bug Steel gets hit by fire, and that's it. But like it gets really hit by fire. But does what hits Dweeble? What hits Dweeble? I gotta look it up. I'm so Dweeble. The fuck? Cause like rock resists fighting and flying and fire. No, not rock and steel and water. I'm not smart. That's fine. Dumpling. Yeah, let's give some things Oran berries as well. It feels like courting fate to not be doing that. You don't need the cherries. Alright, there we go. Now we're all set for a riskless Dweeble, because it's gonna see a 2-shit KO and it's not gonna want to set up, I think. Do they just what? Do they just what? Interesting. Brian, no, it's still set up. I don't understand. Run and Bun AI move selection. That's fine. I'll just win. You just need to not lose. There you go. Great. So... Mawile? Mawile. Great. Cool. After Mawile, if I stay in with Dumpling, he's going to switch in Munchlax. Hey man, don't you covet me. So I feel like now Sandygast will come in next against Buffalo, right? Which is like fine because I quad resist Mega Drain, I'm immune to Bulldoze, and Astonish does like 1 base power damage, and then like Hypnosis will be like, oh no, 4 more Astonishes. But with Buffalo out in front, now I've gotten like these 2 flame charges. I'm faster than Munchlax even after the Salak Berry procs. So like I get 2 flame charges or aerial aces against it. Oh, it's out first. Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to be out with Buffalo into it, and then aerial ace is stronger, so that's what I should use, because I don't think flame charge actually has a chance to burn. So aerial ace, and then you belly drum, and then I aerial ace again, and you die. Look at that. Risk world's first riskless Munchlax. Oh. You can't hunt the buffalo. It's an unhuntable animal. It's too big. It's just... no one's ever even tried it. Everyone just looked at the buffalo and went, no, I'm just leaving that one be. That's why the panhandle. No, wait, panhandle's... What's the bit in America? It was named after the chicken wing, but its name is buffalo, so it's... I mean, buffalo... Well, no, it's not a chicken wing, it's buffalo wing. So it's from the buffalo. Otherwise, why would it be called a buffalo wing? I think maybe I do want to put
Twitch chat in there so that when my loving wife talks to me so that I don't sound quite as insane, it's up there for posterity, since right now these recordings will not save that. I think I will. This is good info. Thank you, honey. I love you. No, I don't need to give that. Now, what I do need to do after giving Buffalo another berry is vitally important. I need to activate the repellent because I only have 3 balls, and I guess Dewford is such a hick town that it does not have any Pokemon. Hello. Thank you. Goodbye. So, because the repellent is just a permanent thing here. Wait. Poggies. I can just move on without any wild encounters that would fuck me. My name is Steven. I'm interested in rare stones, so I travel here and there. Oh, a letter for me? Okay, thank you. You went through all this trouble, so have this technical machine. It contains one of my favorite moves to use with my favorite Pokemon, Skarmory. Obtained TM20, removes obstacles and lowers evasion. Is your favorite move really Defog? I mean, okay. I don't know that I have a favorite move. I don't know that that's a very common thing in the fan base, to have a favorite move. Oh, I just realized I'm like a million miles away from getting more Pokeballs. I've got like 6 trainer battles to do or something. That's actually like so inconvenient. Why did I do this to myself? An hour in and I'm like, oh fuck. Shit. Look at all those trainers. Damn. I actually do not know if they are like Run and Bunnerized or if they're just some guy. Alright, now there are sneaky secret trainers. The first trainer here is actually hiding behind that parasol. They open with Smoochum, the ice psychic baby. So I'm pretty sure that I can just like kill it with this guy. And then plausibly also kill the Elekid, and then switch to something else from the Magby. There's always a chance that I just get like demolished by sleep turns if Lovely Kiss connects and then I just stay asleep. But don't worry, there's not actually a chance of that at all. This is one spicy radish. Elekid, get fire spin. Oh, you're trapped in the vortex, trapped in the vortex, trapped in the vortex. Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. Not Shockwave, that powerful blast never misses, I think. Pretty sure that's, like, Swift but electric type. Okay. Elekid. Elekid. Now we have Magby. I'm just gonna stomp on it, see how much that does. I'd probably just, like, stomp on it again, right? It's got Brick Break, Knock Punch, and Incinerate to go with that Confuse Ray. So, like, 2 stomps and it's dead. But because I hurt myself, and it Brick Broke, yeah, I gotta switch out now. These two take super effective damage from Brock, but this guy resists all 3 of its attacks, so Buffalo will cook him. My cat likes to kick her dry food out of her dinner bowl and then hide it under the kitchen counter or like the TV cabinet, and then at fucking midnight get it out and chase it around. I love her. Alright. It is now midnight and I have to go to my dumb adult job in an office tomorrow, so I'm going to heal. Heal. Look at that. Fully healed. Save the game. And then save state the game. Oh my god, look at that. Hey, you can't actually see that, huh? Load state. Okay, cool. Alright. Now I've saved it 2 ways. I've stopped the timer at 1 hour, 4 minutes and 50 seconds. And I'm done. I did it. I'm running, I'm bunning, I'm playing, running and bunning. This is Heath. That was Div. And she's Mellow. Thanks for watching. See you later.